My name is Salaam. Before ISIS, my family and I lived in Qaraqosh, the largest Christian city in Iraq. I grew up Christian, but I only went to church twice a year. I was married with 3 children and owned 2 stores. Life was good. On August 6, 2014, our life turned upside down. Early in the morning, we woke up to the sound of bombs everywhere. One landed near our house, killing our neighbor and her children. ISIS attacked, and we were defenseless and afraid. ISIS sent a message to the churches. We had 3 choices: leave the area, convert to Islam and keep everything you own, or stay as a Christian and pay taxes whether you have the money or not. The whole family gathered at my father's house to decide whether or not to leave. But my father wanted to stay, and each hour we negotiated, ISIS got closer and closer. Finally, we decided we need to run away to Kurdistan. Driving from Qaraqosh to Kurdistan takes about 45 minutes. When we arrived to the border, we found thousands of vans and cars waiting. What usually took 45 minutes ended up taking 10 hours. For 10 hours we waited in 122-degree heat. No water, no food. I was scared for my children. When we arrived in Kurdistan, they told us there was room at a church, but there were people everywhere, not even 1 meter of space per person. That night, we found out ISIS had captured Qaraqosh. I couldn't sleep. In that moment, I knew I had lost everything: my business and my home. In Iraq, I was a wealthy man. Now I had only $700 in my pocket. For a year and a half, we lived in the church. Finally, we heard the army had released Qaraqosh from ISIS. I knew I had to go back. I had to see what happened to my home. The moment I arrived in Qaraqosh, I was shocked. This is not Qaraqosh. This is not my home. It's the ghost city now. All I could smell was death and C4. I just started crying. They had taken everything, houses completely destroyed, bodies lay in the streets. Why, God? Why did you allow this to happen to us? I cried the entire way back to Kurdistan. We can never return home. I sold my car and used the money to buy tickets for my family to move to Jordan so we could start a new life. A few weeks later, I was visited by local Christians. I want to tell you, something changed in my heart after that visit. I want to live this different, more beautiful way. I begged, let me help. I'll do anything. So I started to volunteer in the church. Serving others gave me a new peace, comfort in my heart and joy. In Iraq, I went to church just twice a year. Now here it's totally different. My heart is changed. In Iraq, I was a good man, but without passion and love. I choose the joy that I have now and a real life with Jesus.
أسألك سؤال، لو أنت هلا أعطوك الاختيار إنك ترجع الإنسان السابق وترجع لحياتك السابقة ولا بتختار الحال؟
لا، مستحيل مستحيل. وأنا متندم أقول يا ريت داعش كان دخل 2010 أو 2005.